that everything is running correctly. Sorry, I just get nervous and I'm like, whoa, what if everything's not running right? What if everything is up? You know? Tortilla chip. I want a tortilla chip. It's so hot outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I need to go to TikTok. Come on, TikTok. Ding dong, ding dong. There we go. There's the live. Look at it go. It's so good at this. So proud. Smile. Hi, Dias. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, cutie? Hope you're amazing today. Run the game. Original plan, make a homemade spaghetti sauce. My recipe. Go to the store. 2 main ingredients. Not in stock. Plan. 2. A coriander curry. I buy chicken cilantro, then get home and I don't have enough onions. Oh no. Soup is suffering. Hi, Calm. Welcome in. Thank you guys for grabbing those daily beans. Hi, off. Welcome in. That stinks. So, Sooth, what did you end up doing for dinner? Did you just decide to girl dinner it and eat some cheese or something? Or what did you do? What ended up being the solution? Sorry, sometimes, like, the TikTok live just takes, like, 50 years for it to decide it wants to actually show the live. And it always freaks me out, because I'm like, am I live? Am I not live? I don't know. I just go here, you know? Anyone else have keyboard compression gloves they use? I don't know. Canned soup it is, I guess? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Octogen. Welcome in. Oh, TikTok, why do you do you? I'll never know. Honestly, we'll never know why TikTok does what it does. Guys, so here's the thing. I was thinking about the build last night. Oh, I'm hiccuping. I was thinking about the build last night. And, I'm not sure I'm happy with it, now having had time to think about it. I don't know if I like it or not. Yes, absolutely eat some food, please. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm having second build thoughts, you know, about the storage, about the roof, about the copper, about the everything. Or at least about the way that it looks. Because I'm worried that... How do I explain? I'm worried that we're gonna ruin the floor effect by having this closed-in, squished roof. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess a hype train? I guess we're having a hype train? Choo-choo? Amazing. Well done. Thank you, chat. I don't know how we set that off, but... Okay, can I just really quickly complain? Can I really quickly put on my little complaining hat? I do not like the change on Purple app where randomly it will set off a hype train without people actually gifting or subbing or whatever. Like, it used to be that it required 3 people in close consecutive timing to set off a hype train, right? Like, it would require maybe 2 people to do bits and 1 person to sub or whatever combination, right? Now it randomly just does it. And I feel bad because I feel like it's pressuring you guys to like be generous and gift. Gatekeeper! When when it's not really going on. You know what I mean? And I don't want you guys to feel pressured for it. So please don't, if you do not have the ability or do not want to, do not let it bully you into doing it. You know? Also, Gatekeeper, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, cutie. I appreciate you. If you just got a gifted sub, please thank your very generous Gatekeeper. Enjoy your emotes, your ad reviewing, and your sub badges. Hi, cat lover, welcome in. Well, perfect stream for you. I'm a cat. Hi, Marie, welcome in. How you doing? I'm a sub. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Lib! Thank you for the 100 biddies. I think it's delayed for my gifted sub. I do think that's true, but it's strange to me that it'll do it now if, like, just 1 person does it. Because, again, I don't want you guys to feel pressured to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, someone very generously gifts a sub kind of, like, randomly. That's wonderful, and I genuinely appreciate it so much. But I don't want you to feel, guys, like you have to. You know what I mean? Like, I never want anyone to feel pressured to contribute if they can't or don't want to. You know? That's all. As I was saying, sorry, so distracted. Sidebar. Also, scary game stream time when? Great question. Oh, we did just hit the sub goal. Ma! Ma! That cat is back! Okay, great question. I don't know. This weekend is probably not going to be a good weekend for Scary Game because we have a bunch of stuff we need to do around the house. But I will figure out a time next week that we can do Scary Game. I think we were planning on probably doing like Phasmo, but if there's a better Scary Game that everyone wants me to play, let me know. How do I see what chaos I got? I think you do exclamation mark chaos. I mean this, wait, I just got the best YouTube comment that's ever occurred. So someone says, I mean this in an educational and respectful way, but do you prefer Yaoi or Yuri? uh, wow, truly, truly you found the perfect place to ask that question. Guys, wait. Let me make sure I'm understanding correct. Yaoi is women loving women, and Yuri is men loving men, right? Am I correct? You need to answer yes. Yeah, the answer really is yes. I'm a sub too. Thank you. That's very sweet of you, Jeannie. Opposite? Oh, it's flipped. Wait, but isn't Yuri on Ice about men? How does that make sense? Or is the guy's name Yuri? I've never seen it. Yaoi is men loving men. Yuri is... Okay, Yaoi then. Yaoi is my personal preference. The guy's name is Yuri? I feel like that's misleading. Hi, Stupasaur. Welcome in, cutie. I do feel like that's misleading. He's Russian? Okay, that's fine then. But I think, knowing about the context... So Yuri is Yaoi? That is confusing. I think that's confusing. I would like to file a complaint. Oh, respect. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. What does chat prefer? They're kind of split. Guys, ow. I drank orange juice too fast. Yuri on Ice is Yaoi. That's so confusing. We've got a couple votes for Yuri, a couple votes for Yaoi. I don't still soup. But do you like thoughts on soup? Guys, thank you again for the hype train. Don't die, Small. I'm trying. No one, not today? No, not today. I have orange juice. What are we doing? We're yapping. We're confirmed yapping. Did we do bed question yet? No. I've got water. I've got some orange juice. And I've got half a bowl of minestrone soup I haven't finished. And that kind of counts as a beverage, sort of, if I drink it. Soup is love, soup is life. Praise be to soup. There's a nice smut manga I read that was yaoi. Yeah, can you, Inari, send me the link to that website so I know not to go look at that smut? So I know what not to click on, you know what I'm saying? And then another really good isekai anime that was yaoi a smidge. Soup. Oh, I'm so upset. The anime that I was watching, the one about it was an isekai anime about the guy who's a bean counter who goes to another world and is in love with like their head of like the military. It has no more episodes. I have to wait for the next season. Sorry. I have one fanfic yaoi that is like 500 pages. You gonna share, Smile? The manga was in a library? Yes, the bean counter, that's the yaoi. It's so good. Oh, I know what you're talking about? Yeah. We're being weird. Guys, thank you so much for that level 2 hype trade. There were the 6 gifted subs and the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Yaoi? Yeah. You know, we're chatting, we're yapping. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Bean counter is good. It's such a good anime. I actually really appreciate like that it's very thank you for the follow. That it's very like kind of down to earth and like it's not quite as over the top as some animes, but in like it's perfect. Yaoi and Yuri are so peak? True. Guys, I think I want to remove this roof. I you don't follow anime? You know, I didn't used to, and now I do. You know, I think the problem with anime that I had a bad introduction to anime. but now finally I've gotten into it. So the first ever anime I watched, and I was misled about how good it would be and if I would enjoy it. So, had never seen an anime in my whole life, and my cousin, who's kind of like my little brother, recommended I watch Evangelion. Neon Genesis, whatever it's called. With the weird, that genuinely bizarre anime that I watched and was very uncomfy and strange, and I didn't understand what was happening. It screams geometrically, you know what I mean? Like, it was just strange. That was my first ever anime that I watched, was Evangelion. Eva is weird. Eva is weird. It was, thank you for the follow. Do you like apocalypse stories? Do you mean specifically like 90s apocalypse movies where like there's a volcano and it's melting the town? Yes. Bloom, enjoy your lurk. So that, Eva was my first introduction to anime, and I watched the whole thing. I locked in. I was like, I'll watch it all because I was recommended to watch this to get into anime. And I was like, why are the robots not robots? Why are they meats? What? No, you mean like a story? I mean, sure. Like, I'll read something that is centered around the apocalypse. There's nothing wrong with that. And it was genuinely like such a bizarre anime, and I just think it wasn't for me. And then years after this, like genuinely, I did not touch anime for like 4 years, right? See, I love Death Note, but totally get people who don't like it. Yeah. I feel like maybe there are people who would like Evangelion. Like, it wasn't for me personally, but there's probably people who like it. My cousin liked it obviously enough to like recommend it to me, you know? But second attempt at watching anime, my husband was like, oh no, there's like a really good anime that it starts off kind of weird, but then like it has like a lot of really interesting like themes, blah blah blah. Like, let's watch it together. And oh my god, what's the name? I'm blanking. Audiobook I listened to in class when I got told to read. You listen to that instead? You should read though. Reading is good for you. Oh my god, I'm literally blanking on the name of this anime. What was it called? Thank you for the follow. I'm literally blanking. It's an anime. It's about a girl. She's got like a weird outfit that her dad made, and it's very sexy for some reason. And it's like supposed to be anti-capitalist, but like she has this like super suit that's like, actually just like lingerie. Guys, help me. I know this anime. I can't remember the name. Oh, it's gonna bother me. What is this stupid anime's name? Somewhere where, like, when the two main characters turn into cars at the end? What? They turned into cars? See, I would like to know what movies or shows you like to think about type of anime. Not...
Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill. Thank you. Hobbits just stopped in to say he made me watch Kill la Kill. That did not go well. I did not like it. I was like, what is up with the outfit? What is going on? And he was like, I swear it's anti-capitalist. I swear it's like good, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? But why? Like, and then finally now, years later, I've actually started watching animes I like. Like, I watched Apothecary Diaries, absolutely banger. Watched Free Run, absolutely banger. You want to listen to the book? I mean, maybe. Hi, Epsidum. How am I gonna pay for food and gas? Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, what? One sec, I missed it. I'm sorry. You're not interested in... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Venmo suspended my account right after I got my first paycheck for my new job. Oh, no. That sucks. I've heard of it. Yeah, it's a crazy anime. Pretty, pretty bad for an angel. Dress to Kill, Smalls. It was something. I'm going feral, waiting for more Mau Mau. I can't wait for more Mau Mau. I cannot wait for the next season of Apothecary Diaries. Please, please. I need it. I need the next season of Apothecary Diaries. I need the next season of Witch at Atelier. I need the next season of Free Run. Desperately. Desperately. Please, give them to me. Lurk, Obsidian, I hope you get everything sorted out. Like, genuinely, please, I want it, I need it, give it to me. Please, 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 please. Literally, Witch Hat Atelier, I am genuinely obsessed with. I kind of want to learn how the magic system works so I can draw my own spells. Um, but also my favorite thing about Witch Hat Atelier so far is the concept that the magic system is so well fleshed out in the anime and in the manga that you can make your own spells, and that like a whole major concept of the anime is like everyone can't have access to magic because they'll misuse it. And then I see people on Twitter posting like, here, I made a spell for super duper nuclear explosion in the Witch Hat Atelier magic system. And I'm like, yeah, actually, that's why you can't have it. That's actually you've proved the point of the you've proved the point of the anime because you just made nuclear bomb spell. When the whole point of the anime is that they keep magic from everyone because people can't be trusted not to misuse magic. You've proven the point. Has been Hotel? Or has in Hotel 3? Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Rabbits. Sorry for evaporating. Your internet hates me. No, you're fine, Neon. You're fine, you're fine. Some people are why we can't have nice things. I just thought it was really comical. Like, just the immediate being like, okay, so I've proven everything right. I just thought it was really comical. Like, genuinely, deeply funny. So here is the deal. I don't think I like this now having seen it. I'm worried that it's gonna look weird. So I kind of want to take it down and try again. I'm wondering if it makes more sense to get more black concrete and just go in above here and just fill a big box of black concrete and then do lanterns and candles and stuff. See, I told you, smile. I know, Blackcloud, you really did. Copper is a bit bright? Yeah, maybe. Can I throw out a random idea? Absolutely. What is in your minestrone? Beans. Yeah, I feel like maybe I don't like this. So I'm thinking maybe we remove the copper, at least like the rows of copper that I've done here. And we go back in, we do a big box of black concrete, and then we float lanterns in, all of that stuff. I think my idea is what you're talking about, putting the floor above the ceiling. Putting the floor above the ceiling. Yeah, like basically kind of mirroring the floor on the ceiling to continue the effect, but not having it be, like a glass fog floor, because I'm not doing a glass fog ceiling as well. That's actually crazy pants. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe we retry to figure this out because I'm not super happy with it. Now that I look at it, you know? Yeah, copying the style, kind of continuing the theme forwards in a way that feels cohesive, because right now it feels very disjointed. I saw that one use some glass. Yeah, we'll probably figure out a way to put lanterns in it, and we still have so many lanterns left over that I think it won't be a problem. I don't know. Never when you'll return. I'm in love with a robot. You have? Not YouTube translating hi to you have? Yeah, the red app, the YT, it do be doing weird stuff with the captions sometimes, unfortunately. Glass fog ceiling might be great. It probably would look really cool. I just think it would be maybe a little much because it took us forever to get the glass to do this. And I don't really want to lock into like doing such a huge undertaking of more glass. Like, I think it'll just take a really, really long time and I'll be annoyed about it, you know? Like, I don't really want to do that, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I want to get this build done in some reasonable period of time. AKA in the next, like, century. And I think if we do glass fog ceiling, we'll never finish it. You know? You have? I'm sorry. I know, I know. But that's kind of where I am. I thought about it a lot last night. Think you might want to vault it more. Yeah. Well, if we do a black concrete ceiling, we don't have to worry about vaulting it. We can just make a big box. Like, you know, because you won't really be able to tell. Like, the black concrete is going to make it look very open. Like, the black concrete is very good at introducing depth and, like, kind of being a bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for? It's, like, a bit deceptive. What if you did a walkway over the chests? Maybe? Maybe? We could definitely think about it. I'm gonna take this down and, like, an infinity box, kind of. Only bad part about freestyling is changing your mind 10 times. Yeah, pretty much. But I do like doing it this way because I feel like you usually end up with a pretty good result. Whereas, I think if I did it in creative, I would, like, just go, nah, it's fine. You know? When I'm doing it this way, I think I'm, you know, really forced to, like, think about what I'm doing. Walkway over the chest sounds kind of neat. Yeah, maybe. We could do, like, just ask Jamal to do it for you. I'm sure you wouldn't mind. True! Where's my homie at? Surely he'll fix it for me. We could do something like that. Well, let me take some of this down and let's start trying to figure out how we want this to go. Because I like the sculk, but I just think it's too much compared to, like, what we... The void floor is so subtle, I think, in a weird way. The lantern floor looks cool. Thank you, thank you. There's something very subtle to me about the lantern floor. It's not super in your face, but it is what it... Like, this is the focal piece, right? Like, this is the focal piece, the floor. And I feel like the roof that we started designing is taking away from the focal piece. It's distracting and diminishing it. It also gives you a reason to push the ceiling up higher. Yeah. We can't really make the dirt part of the ceiling that is kind of stationary different because that's structurally the underside of the castle. But we can change the roof of the actual room, you know? Technology. In the Navy. True, yeah. Faux night sky, yeah. Again, it's meant to look like the night sky, and I think we're diminishing the effect with what we currently have. So, we're gonna change it. We're gonna lock into changing it. And sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Put my mind in... Oops, I accidentally removed the moss because I broke it. In the Navy. You should make the Leaning Tower of Pisa. No, I'm good. I'm working on this. I gotta finish my storage room. In the Navy. Fellow man in the Navy. What is this? Is this Donut SMP? I've never heard of Donut SMP in my life. So, no. They want you as a new recruit. Black concrete, black glass, lanterns, and sculk. Black concrete main. Use sculk and glass and lanterns to add bits of stars. Yeah, I was thinking we can use candles, too, because we have about 5 bazillion beeswax. We could make candles and also use candles for the same star effect if we use orange and cyan candles. That serve as a PvP server? Gotcha, yeah, I don't really play PvP. Yeah, this is a solo hardcore world, per the title. That works too? Yeah, like I'm... Can you say happy birthday to Nate? Happy birthday? Yeah. In the Navy. Yeah, I've never heard of that server in my life. I don't really do PvP, honestly. Not really interesting to me. I want to build cool stuff. I want to have a cool world, you know? They want you. They want you. They want you as the new recruit. Reading is hard. It really truly is. Nobody reads the titles. I don't know why I even bother to update the stream titles sometimes, because truly nobody reads it. People just come in and they're like, what are you doing? Did you read the stream title? Did you perhaps do a reading? You ate the candles? Oops. Well, dang. What am I gonna do in a submarine, you know? Oh my goodness, they want you in the Navy. There's a title? Yeah. No. Mayhaps. Hi, Swallens. Swallens, you're familiar with people not reading the titles in Jamal's? Smile. In the Navy. Can't you see we need a hand? I ate the candles? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Not the defeated. Yeah. I came here from your channel, so... Yeah. Jamal has titles? No. Ooh, floating candles might be okay up in the ceiling. Right, right. Like, we don't want them... We are not going to put them close down. We're going to put them way up in the ceiling so that it really is, giving that same kind of distant sparkling effect. And then we don't have to do the glass. You know? That's my hope. Titles aren't real. True. Minecraft? Don't read ever. I know. Don't remind me. I don't even think it's actually just Minecrafters. I think it's genuinely everybody. Listen, I've been guilty of it too. I come in, I don't look at the title, and then I'm like, oh. My initial thoughts were explained, you know? In the title. So it's not even just me, or it's not even just, you know, it's everybody. Nobody reads, as it turns out. Reading is extremely hard, and apparently people don't do it. Want to hear something interesting and kind of crazy? I mean, yeah, maybe. I wish I had more time to read, but I listen to books while I run and drive. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with listening to audiobooks. I personally prefer, like, just reading a book, personally, but there's nothing wrong with listening to an audiobook. My frustration is more about, like, people just, like, not reading in general. Like, not even having an interest in doing that, you know? My mom and my girlfriend's dad share the same birthday, and my dad and my girlfriend's mom share the same birthday. That is crazy, actually. That's kind of crazy. Weird small world. I'm getting better at it, but yeah, reading hard. Yeah. I'm continuously shocked by the number of people who genuinely don't enjoy reading. As someone who's, like, was a real bookworm growing up and, like, read a lot and still reads a lot, it always surprises me the number of people who are like, I hate reading, you know? Like, really? I prefer regular books because my brain doesn't absorb information when it's audio. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I don't do well. I think part of my ADHD is auditory processing. Audiobooks and podcasts, I have a hard time actually retaining the information. Like, I need a visual component to go with it so that I actually really retain what I heard, you know? I'm a slow reader, but I always have a book on the go. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a slow reader. Same about the podcast. Yeah, I feel like I'm always, like, if I listen to a podcast, I feel like I'm always rewinding it and being like, wait, what did I just read? You know, like, or what did I just hear? I read 3 books a year, but, like, big books. Hey, you're doing better than a lot of people who just, like, also don't read at all. Y'all also don't like reading? Really, Redbot? Like, what can I ask? Is it okay if I ask, like, what about reading don't you enjoy? Do you just find it boring, or, like, are there just not books really that pertain to your interests? Out of curiosity. That's a storage room. It's huge. It is a storage room. And yes, it's huge. What if we need more space? What if Minecraft updates and adds more blocks? I've read about 20 books this year so far. I think I'm probably in a similar number range. But yeah, big storage room because every update keeps adding more and more things, more blocks, more everything. So having more space long term is much better. That way we're kind of future proofed, at least for a bit. I think you're at like 8. Respectable. It's a very weird thing, but here. Okay, ready? I can't focus on reading, so I just listen to audiobooks. And speaking of, I just used my free Audible credit to get Andy Serkis reading the Silmarillion. Oh, how was it? I can read a book in hours before the day even ends. Yeah, I devour books. Like, if I buy a book or something, or if I buy an ebook, like, I read that so fast. So fast. Book gone. I don't buy a lot of physical books at this point, even though we do have, like, a lot of bookshelves. Because I feel like I go through them so fast that it doesn't really make sense to buy them physically, because, like, I would just run out of space. I actually have an e-reader that I use sometimes that I kind of like. It's actually a friend's. She gave it to me, and it has, like, it's logged into her Kindle account that has, like, a ton of books, so I just read her books on her library. That way I don't have to buy them. That's been really nice. You read free books? Interesting. Where are you getting free books? What you think the room looks like and what it's supposed to look like is completely different. Imagine a book describing a room, and what you think the room looks like and what it's supposed to look like are completely different. Okay. That bothers me. I see. So it's an issue with connecting what is in the book versus what you have in mind and, like, visualizing. I want to know what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Gotcha. That's interesting. Can I ask, Redball, do you have that thing where you struggle to you struggle with visualizing things in your mind? Like, if I were to be like, oh, hey, can you picture, like an apple? You know, would you struggle to do that? Because I know people who have that. And that is a struggle for them. It's hard for me to visualize it. Yeah. Sometimes people who have that do struggle with reading for that reason. Aphastasia? Yeah. Aphantasia. Kindle has... Oh, sorry, Steam. Let me scroll up. Kindle has stuff, your Kindle book days, where you can get free ebooks, so you can also check out ebooks from Libby. Yeah, true. You can make sounds and pictures in your mind. Yeah, I'm, like, fully the opposite end of aphantasia, where I can visualize basically anything. Never even thought about that way. Yeah. People do really struggle with visualization. It's genuinely a thing. And it's really a scale of, like, imagine people who can't visualize an apple at all versus someone who could visualize an apple perfectly and even in their mind cut it into slices and flip it upside down, and, like, it's a scale. Well, you can visualize an apple. Okay. I can read a book in about 4 hours, and that's with the page number being over 300 and it being a very interesting one. Like, 100 people reading the same book, and there's a room, and that person thinks the room looks different. It's annoying. Yeah. But, like, a room's layout is a bit more complicated. Read the rest of my thing, please. Oh, going up. I want to know what it's supposed to look like. It's hard for me to visualize it. Well, I can visualize an apple, but, like, a room's layout is a bit more complicated. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the follow and the hearts. Thank you for the hand hearts. I appreciate it. I can fully visualize something like an apple. I can see the shine, the texture of the peel, the color. Yeah. I get, like, I get what Redball is saying, though, like, the more complicated. Also, Redball, if we're upsetting you or anything, like, we'll talk about something else. Like, please don't feel like you have to answer our stupid questions. But, like, the more complicated something is, that introduces more ways for two people to visualize that thing differently. You know, like, if I describe a room to you, and I describe a room to someone else, and I ask you both to, like, recreate the room, draw the room, it's probably going to be very different. So yeah, I get what you're saying of, like, you know, maybe, like, in a book, like, you hear a description of a character and you are visualizing a totally different person than someone else is, and then, like, you see official fan art or official art of that character and it doesn't look the same. Some people just, like, naturally can't. Yeah. Very true. Right. Yeah. No, I think I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you mean. Like, and I could totally see how that would bother you. For me, reading Stephen King is scarier than watching the movie due to my overactive imagination. That is also how I feel about horror media. I often find horror scarier when you don't know what the monster looks like. Because the thing that your imagination can create, the unknowable scary thing, is almost always going to be more frightening than the reality. You know? Like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen the movie, what's it called? It's about, like, guys in Sweden going on a hike for their buddy that, like, it's on Netflix, I want to say. Trying to remember the name of this. It was actually a very good horror movie. I really, really liked it. Um, why am I thinking a troll? No, not a troll. It 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 was like about a cult. And for me, reading Stephen King, yeah, I read that. Um, I would need more info unless you mean Midsummer. It wasn't Midsummer. The monster in that is so scary. I'm gonna have to. It's not Midsummer, a cult. Yeah, it's about like guys on the hike in Sweden or something like that because they're like going, like their buddy died and they're like doing this hike for him because he always wanted to go to this place, and they like find a cult and there's a monster, and like genuinely the movie does such a fantastic job of making this monster unbelievably terrifying, and then they like ruined it, in my personal opinion, by showing the monster at the end. And I was like, I really personally dislike when horror movies actually fully show the monster. Small was doing background research for streams. Crazy. Um, Troll is a Norwegian set film. It's not called Troll. I would remember if it. I think I would remember it if it was. Um, guys, do we think we start here and start doing this? Do we do that and make it smaller, basically? Or do you think we stick with the full outsides? The ritual? I think that's it. I think it's the ritual. And it's got this, like, kind of deer Cthulhu monster. That might be right on the diagonal. I think you're right of what it is. You'll be ready in, like, 5 minutes? Yeah, no problem, Sooth. Wait, also, I just realized it doesn't make sense that I put this here. I think it is the ritual. I'm not looking, searching for cornflakes. You're good. Interesting. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this, guys. I'm yapping and trying to figure out what I want this to look like. Hi, Flexi. A group of old college friends reunite for a hiking trip in a remote area of Sweden. A wrong turn leads them into a forest of Norse legends where an ancient evil exists. IMDb on the ritual. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's the ritual. Lanterns can't float, right? They can. Lanterns can, in fact, float. You just have to place them on a like, block to hold them in place, and then you can remove that block. And they'll float. Yeah. Right, guys? I'm not crazy, right? Or no? Do lanterns not float? Do they need to be attached to something? I don't think so. Ooh. Hi, Light Team. Welcome in. Let me double, triple check that, because that's actually a very good question, and I'm now unsure. Lantern, 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 lantern. Where are my lanterns? I know I have some. Okay. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to sort out how to hang those. Can you, thank you for liking the live, can you hang a lantern from a candle? A question. Yes. You can. You could put string, I think. I don't want to use string. I hate string. Let's do candles. That'll help with the effect. Candle or glass pane. We could do glass panes. Glass panes would actually probably work perfect. Small love string? No, don't do strings. No. Don't do string. No, no string. Please don't do this to me. I've already suffered enough. Glass panes would just be a post. Yeah, wait, can I grab a glass pane and try this? Let me see what a glass pane's gonna look like. Because we could do black glass panes, and I think you would never really notice them. My head, like my favorite song. I mean, I'll just use this for the test. What about change? Sorry, I'm a little confused. What are you asking about? Glass panes also work. So a chain, we could do a chain, but a chain is very noticeable. If roof is gonna be black, two black panes work. I think we're gonna do black glass panes, and that'll accomplish what we're hoping to accomplish without it being too in your face. I think that'll be fine. But yeah, The Ritual was such a good movie, by the way. Like, if you like horror media, excellent movie. Until they ruin it, in my personal opinion, by showing the monster. But I have that feeling about, and that opinion about basically every horror movie to ever exist. I do feel like that it is ruined when they show the monster. Like, I genuinely don't ever want to see the monster. Personally. Glimpses, like, fast, it walking by fast, or, like, lurking in a corner, fine. But, like, every time I feel like they show it, I think it's just kind of ruining the whole mystery of this thing you can't see. Personally. What are you building? A storage system. Yeah, this is my storage area. It is meant to look kind of like a night sky. So we're currently just figuring out like what it's gonna look like. Can you share? Yeah, can I have some? Hi, welcome in. Red ball, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, it looks really awesome. So far, it's turning out very good. I'm gonna stop. Okay, I do need a torch. I fell. I feel like I paid not to watch ads completely for you. Feels good? Fair. Yeah, ads are stinky. Jelly! Meow 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 meow. Hi Jelly, welcome in, cutie. How you doing? Thank you for giving the shouty outie to Jelly. No, the ads. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. Fine. Hi, Lime. Hi, cutie. But how we doing, Raiders? Welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Alien Isolation. Oh, fun. Hi, Toxic. I came for the raid, but the mobile borked it. No. Hi, Money Pathway. Welcome in. How you doing? But hello, Raiders. Welcome in. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Smallcats. I'm a tiny little crime kitty, and this is my 1,000 plus day hardcore world. We are currently working on a storage system, storage build, because I've been living out of like a small hole in the ground. So I made a bigger hole in the ground to put my storage room in, and it is meant to look like a night sky. So the floor is lanterns and glass, and we're kind of gonna mirror that with more black concrete and lanterns in the ceiling. And it's gonna hopefully look cool when it's all done, but we will see. Right now, still working on, like, fine-tuning it, you know? But Jelly, also, if you have to raid and run, please do the after-stream things, and take care of yourself, drink food, eat water, all that jazz. But if you can say, you're absolutely so welcome, and I do appreciate you bringing the raiders over. Raiders for everyone on the purple app, we have a little Raiders video for you. So sorry, red app and TikTok, you're gonna have to just hang out for a minute. But we'll be back very shortly. Enjoy. Back from ad jail, how's stream? Oh, stream's great. I'm so sorry you rated in and we're stuck in ads. That's actually so unfortunate. I'm so sorry, Julie. But no, streams go so good. I hope yours was great. I've not played Alien Isolation. How are you enjoying it so far? Are you liking it? I've heard good things. Did y'all behave? No. Holy crazy builds? Thank you. We do be building up in here. You built a sword system too, but other player exploded your sword system? Aw, that stinks. It's okay, it happens. I know, I feel bad. Lime. Hi, Lime. I'm loving it. It's definitely must play. Ooh. Alien Isolation is pretty scary, right? It's pretty spooky scary. Skeletons? Question? For some reason I remember it being, I think it's scary. I ask because we hit a sub goal today, to play a scary game. So, Bloom! Hi, Bloom. It's a psychological horror. It's kind of ominous with some jump scares. Oh. Okay. Does DVD count as scary? You're... Probably. Bloom, what are you up to? Ooh, scary game stream? Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna play. Which is why I'm like, oh, is that scary? Like... Ma! DVD, I feel like does count as scary, but I think the way I play it, it's not very scary, because mostly I'm just like, ugh, ugh, you know what I mean? Basically, you're just gonna play Mortuary Assistant. Yo, I've seen people play that game. That game is scary, actually. That game's spooky, heckin' spooky scary skeletons, you know? Soma is very similar to, and not as long as Alien Isolation. Oh, I mean, like, do you have an idea of how long it is? I'm sorry, I'm yapping your ear off right now. I'm so sorry, Jelly. Like, if you do need to raid and run, like, please tell me to pound sand, you know? The scary part about DVD is the people continue playing it after the first time. Wow, okay, I mean, yes, but rude. I like it, okay? It's fun. I like it. Sometimes naughty survivors have to go on the hook, you know? If they weren't so bad, you know. Mortuary Assistant is so scary. We could play Mortuary Assistant. Alien Isolation is about 18 to 19 hours. Oh, that's long. Okay, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna do that. That's perhaps a little long for what I have in mind. Perhaps a bit long. Hi, Flexi. Is amazing. I've seen a full playthrough of it probably 4 times. Oh, it's really good. I have a problem with DVD because of the hooks. I can't. Fair. Very fair. It's not for everyone. Sorry, go to bed. I so totally get that DVD is not for everybody. Like, an asymmetrical horror game is already just kind of strange for a lot of people. So yeah, I get it. How's storage going? It's good. We have kind of redone some stuff. We're kind of rethinking what we're doing. We tore down like everything that we had done in terms of the roof, and we're starting over. Donut server is almost full of water. When I join the server, it's full of water. Okay, you're not the first person today to mention this donut server thing. It's PvP. Gonna lurk for a few, got some food to throw laundry in, but BRB. Alright, Jelly, thank you so much again for the raid, cutie. I appreciate it so much. Have a great one. You're 3 minutes late for me. So a horror game would be even more scary? True. Yeah, we do be streaming late-ish. You have been found, Smol? What does that mean? Scared. What does that mean, I've been found? What? The donut SMP people? What is this SMP? Like, I genuinely am just, like, bamboozled. I don't like being perceived. What's happening? The donut SMP, clearly. I've just literally never heard of this. Like, I just don't know what we're talking about. I perceive thee? Ah! I don't like it. I had to look it up. The point of Donut SMP is to build wealth, construct hidden bases, and survive in a massive competitive player versus player economy created by YouTuber Dr. Donut. It functions as a semi-anarchy multiplayer server where in-game money rules everything from gear to status. Interesting. I'll be so perfectly honest. Oh, small question. May I? Yes, of course. I'll be so perfectly honest. It does not interest me at all. Like, that just doesn't really sound like my jam. To each their own, though. If people like it, go crazy like it, but doesn't really seem like something I want to do. I'm just curious how this has found me. How is this? Never heard of this. Yeah, I've never heard of them. Like, they may be perfectly nice, but I've just never heard of them. Oh, lol, Red Bull. That's cooked. Probably just popular at the moment. Yeah. Small. Have you heard about Unstable SMP? I've heard of it. Joking. I don't know the YouTuber, only the server, and I never looked them up. Not my jam. Yeah. That's fair. Notice my new tags? Yes, do you like them? No Gen AI. We are opted out of the Gen AI nonsense. You keep evaporating because your internet sucks? Sorry? Oh no, don't apologize. You're fine. There's absolutely no problem. We need the small SMP. I don't know about that. Oh, Small, do you like my badges? Yes, I do. It would be full of amazing cuties. True. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't know, joking slash silly. You're fine. I don't know if I would ever start like a community server. I kind of feel like it would be a lot of work and it would stress me out. I would play small SMP night and day if it was a thing. The Smol SMP, yeah. Everyone's tiny. We make everybody like half a block tall. That's the concept. I've never joined the server anymore because I was banned. Oh, dang. Just everybody is tiny. That's the whole concept. It's normal Minecraft, but everybody very small. Good luck. Zan-sized, yeah. Everybody is Zan-sized. Like that one time on Homie that Josh made me, like, literally, like, the size of 2 pixels. That's that. Everybody just tiny. Good luck. Have fun. No me server. Wait, actually, Lime, I have such a funny idea. Next April Fools, can we just have everybody be tiny? Just set literally, I don't know what that setting is in the server, but just everybody who logs on, small. Just for the whole day. Teeny, teeny, tiny. That even isn't a pixel, yeah. Insert funny joke here. GG's on your stream streak, Koala. Thank you for the follow. Nomi server is crazy. Also, I want to get this build done so we can, like, start working on the homie server build. I'd happily run around teeny tiny. Yeah, that's fair. It already looks cool, your storage system. Thank you. Change the server display name and banner for a day. Yeah, literally Nomi server, and everyone's just teeny, teeny, tiny. That's actually so funny. Someone should tell the homie server mods to do that. You still don't give me notifications. It's only you, only you. I've tried turning it off and on, but nothing. I'm so sorry. Koala, are you in the Discord? Because you should get notifications in the Discord when I go live too. We do have go live notifications in Discord. And like I'll at everyone ping people, you know? Like if you don't want to join, no problem. I think you're in the Discord maybe. But you're not. If Purple app is really refusing to give you notifications when I go live, then that would be my recommendation. But you do not have to at all. No, make Zan giant. Oh, that's actually so funny. Yes. Okay, so baby server, yeah, teeny tiny server. Yeah, okay, so for April Fools, Josh and Dana need to make everyone on homie server teeny tiny, but Zan very big. So like Zan can't even fit through like a door. You know, just yeah, it's like opposite day. That would be genuinely the funniest thing we could possibly do. Like everyone just make Zan really big. Zan's like 8 blocks tall. Like, or 10 blocks tall or something. Everyone else tiny. Put Zan in a house and he can't get out, yeah. Quick, someone message the admins. If you think I'm not gonna message the admins after this, you're crazy. Yeah. Literally everyone's teeny tiny, Zan huge. I think that would just be really comical. Like, that would be so perfection, actually. You'll need to make sure he plays that day. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna message him and be like, I need you to get on at this time. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of one of those things where I'm gonna be like, hey, you don't know what's about to occur, but like, get on the server, you know? Once per year, Zan gets to be taller than everyone. Yeah, I think that would just be really comical. You don't even need command blocks. You can do that in the console. He needs ender pearls to get through doors, yeah. Oh, imagine trying to go through like a nether portal and he doesn't even fit. So good. Small is just super small compared to the small ones, yeah. I know a lot of people do community servers, and I do love the concept and they're so fun. I would just be worried that I wouldn't have, that A would stress me out because I'd be worried about moderation and stuff like that and managing it. I'm terrible at being the server manager for homies, or not homie server, I'm sorry, Friends of Nonsense. Like, I barely manage it. Um, and I would also just be worried that I wouldn't have the time to get to dedicate to it because I'm busy. It's a lot of admin, a lot of work. Right, that's my problem. It's a ton of admin, a ton of work. And I would feel really terrible, like, if I just didn't have time to, like, log on and play. You know what I mean? Like, I would feel like a jerk. How tall is your storage system? Pretty big. We're just working on the walls at the moment, so we can do the ceiling, so big. We made the storage system big so that it's future-proofed, because I don't want to have to add more space later. That's how I feel about Umbra, but burned out from playing Minecraft at the moment. Very valid, very fair. It's kind of just this thing where I feel... I think I get this about a lot of things, not just, like, streaming in Minecraft, but I want to, like, do the best job possible, and I don't want to, like... I don't want people to feel shortchanged by stuff, if that makes sense. Like... Like, I want to make sure to... You're going to be doing art again, won't be chatting? No problem, Neon, no problem. Yeah, like, I don't want you guys to feel, like, cheated, you know what I mean? I would say, like, recommendation, you want to play Minecraft with me, a homie server, you know? That's your best bet. Homie server. And then you're supporting the homies, who I love, you know? Guys, I do think I like, surely no one will tell Zan about this. No. Everyone here is not a rat, and they're gonna be such good noodles, and they're gonna make sure that, Zan doesn't know. I do think I like the idea, by the way, of doing a walkway up here so you can walk around the whole system. I think that's a really good idea. It'll help us, like, close off the ends that look kind of funky. And, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that, by the way. If you tell him, banned, yeah. Banned. For all I know, Zan's listening, and he already knows what we're up to, so... And if that's the case, then oh well. I'm gonna join the tiny server. Maybe a rat, but I'm no snitch. Yeah, there you go. Guess I'm getting banned. Oh, bye, Flexi. Unban poor Flexi. They're innocent. Oh, no. I haven't heard anything. Perfect. I've heard it. Bye, Flexi. Rip. Oh, thank you, Bloom. Guys, it's so good that we have all this extra concrete. Aren't we lucky? I think we're gonna go up, like, to there, and then go over, and that should be enough space. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of concrete, so... I mean, we can make more if we have to. If we disconnect... I'm not gonna tell, don't worry. Oh, I'm not actually worried. We're just being gremlins. How many days are you building your storage system? Oh, until it's done. We've been working on it for like a couple weeks. Because it took a really long time to dig this hole. So, it takes how long it takes, you know? It's the fun of freeform building like this, where we don't have like a Lightmatica schematic to build to or something. Sometimes it doesn't take that long, sometimes it takes a while. So, it just depends. Gremlining is so peak, true. It's to his advantage anyways. Exactly. Weeks? Yeah, yeah. Well, so we dug a hole. Meep. So for example, this was all full of stone. We dug a hole 20 blocks deep, and as you can see, like 50 blocks wide and 100 blocks back. Thank you for the follow. And then we filled it with concrete and glass and lanterns and layers, and then started designing the actual storage. So like, and we did all of this free-handed. I didn't have this planned and creative ahead of time. We just started doing it. So it takes a long time. And then I generally only stream about 6 hours a week. So, you know, I only end up really working on it for 3 hours a week because I'm yapping with my chat. You know, we're maybe doing something else. 8 layers of glass, by the way, if someone wants to know. Yeah, 8 layers of glass, that's like 50 by 100. You know, like it was a lot of trading to get the glass, like placing all the glass. We had to make a frog light farm to do the bottom layer. That's a good point. You know, we had to get like sand and gravel to do the concrete powder. We had to make a squid farm for the black dye. Like, it wasn't quite as simple as just build the storage. It was a lot of kind of complex steps to get everything we needed to do this. It'll take between 5 to 50 business days. Yeah, like every build that I do, it will take a while. Hi, cats. Welcome in. Okay, applesauce pouches are going. More Splenda brown sugar blend mix. Oh, it's got more vanilla. Should I add fruit to the chocolate PB cookies? Yeah, why not? There's no rules. Is this hardcore? Your hearts look really cool. It is hardcore, thank you. And yes, the hearts are like a by Pride heart. It's a texture pack from Vanilla Tweaks. Enjoy your lurk, Flexi. And plus, this build isn't like the only thing that we did here. There's an entire castle above this. So this build, the storage build, is part of this whole ongoing build in this area. Like we did a bunch of terraforming. We laid it all out. We like laid out the floor plan of the castle. We built the whole castle. We did the interiors. We did the exteriors with the gardens and the plants. Then we did all the stuff that we need to do for this storage section inside. So it's actually a ton of stuff. Milk carton keep. It's not called that. Y'all have never seen milk before, apparently. Need more custom trees near the castle? Yeah, custom trees is on the list. So cool, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. But it was totally worth it because it looks amazing. Oh, thank you for the 5 bears. I appreciate it. Of course, I am lactose intolerant. That's crazy. Why'd you put your toes in some ants? I do agree with Soup on the custom trees. We need to add some more trees and just like more plants in general and like make it look like it fits more into the hillside, because the fact that we have trees on the hillside at all, but then the top doesn't have any is kind of odd. But also, I want to build a greenhouse, sort of glass house kind of thing, so that Fishy finally gets his 1,000 potted plants. Yes, Lime. Small. Lime. What's up? Hi. Hi. Have you seen Voicer Choicer? No, what is that? And you will do it one time for the one time. And will you do it one time for the one time? Well, what is it? Oh my god, am I gonna... what? Live, what is it? Trees are an easy way to make it look set into the landscape. Yeah, exactly. The trees, I think, will help so much. Okay, so basically you voice over movie scenes. Oh. Oh. Why does this feel like the video game version of bad lip reading? For those that remember it. My phone is low, but I want to keep watching, but it's low. Bye. Alright, bye, my team. Charge your phone. Thank you for hanging out with. I appreciate it. It is? Wait, that's actually so funny. Scram. Hi, Julie. Welcome in. 67 Tobeans. Nice. Actually, the concept of, like, bad lip reading, but the game is kind of funny. They give you the dialogue, but low-key you can do your own. Okay, so it's, like, kind of a game of, like, you could do voice acting, but also you can just be a gremlin, is kind of what I'm hearing. Yes, yes. Okay, I like it. This feels a little bit like, what was the game that we played where you, like, recorded monsters and then had to, like, post social media videos? Feeling oof today? Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I hope you feel better. Cue endless fart jokes? Okay, but that's funny. It's like whenever you're playing, Quiplash, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta just lean into the ridiculous thing that everyone's giggling at. Back with foods? Hi, Jelly! Welcome back. What kind of food you got? Share with the class. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of that game, Lime, that we played. Like, you were like adventurers, and you like we played with like Katie, and you like went into the ground, and there was monsters in the ground, and you had to film the monsters and then like post a video about it. It wasn't Lethal. Lethal was like a scrap gathering game. This was like the concept was like having to post videos. Content warning. Yeah, this feels like a weird version of content warning. Oh, yeah, that's fair, Julie. Well, how was your boba, at least? And hopefully the thrift store was fun? Then back home, horizontal. Valid. Sometimes you just have to be horizontal. Chi-Chi's on the 5-stream streak. Milky Taro Yum Yum. Ooh, I love Taro bubble tea. That's one of my favorites. There's a bubble tea place near me that also makes a grapefruit bubble tea. And it's got, like, pieces of grapefruit in it and, like, a pineapple jelly. And then it's, like, grapefruit green tea. And it's actually so banger. Literally love it so much. Oh, why am I getting sound interference? Why is my sound crunchy? I don't like that. Okay, fixed. Was yummy. I gotta go. Sorry, I'll probably be back. Oh, no problem, Neon. Have a good night. Oh, yeah. Also, British voice called me to book a neurologist appointment next week. Oh, interesting. I'm obsessed with my local strawberry milk tea. They have pureed strawberries in it with strawberry pearls, and man, oh, that sounds so good. That actually sounds banger. Now I want bubble tea. Oh, that voice? Julie's just like, mine? Really unrelated, but you said crunchy, and I thought of this TikTok of this cat fake eating their owner's cords, but at the time they made the most crisp crunching sounds. Oh my god. Hi, Boots! Hi, cutie! How are you doing? I've seen that video. I want to see this now. I haven't seen this. Boots, I saw your stream that you're retiring the hardcore world. I'm so sad. Well, I'm sure whatever comes next for you, homie, is going to be absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? I'll find it for you? Yes, please. I want to see this now. No more block. No more block. Sag. Anyways, that Julie Girl needs to not... Bonk? What? That sounds so good. I know, right, Slash fans? That sounds amazing. Salmon dance? We are salmon dancing. It's true. Body like a salmon floating upstream. I'll float up. Head bonk. Okay, because it says Hwad bonks, and I was like, what is Hwad bonks? Sent you the TikTok? Okay. Meep. One sec, I want to look at this. Hi, Glow Sticks. Welcome in. Thank you for grabbing that daily bean. How you doing, cutie? Oh, I actually probably should. I go to the doctor tomorrow. Ugh. See how cholesterol meds are helping? Oh, hopefully it's helping. Oh, I have so many DMs. What's happening? Oh, thank you, Black Plaid. I will. I'm so excited for that. A compilation of fake cord chewing. Wait, okay, that's great. Oh, I'm gonna watch that after stream. That's really funny. I love the concept of a cat being like, if I pretend to chew the cords, I'll get attention. You know, like, it... Thanks yourself. I'm good, I'm good. I'm chilling, vibing. We're working on the storage. I think we've actually got, like, a plan now. I hate that the chests are unloaded. That's really annoying me. They make, like, a perfect sound, too. Oh, that's so funny, actually. I love cats. They're such little criminals in the best way. I wish my cats pretended to chew on cords for attention instead of just, like, actually genuinely eating cords, though. Or whatever thing they're not supposed to be eating. Aw, Jelly! Thank you so much for that fresh tier 1 sub. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad reviewing. I appreciate you, beauty. Now you have the melons emote, which is, like, quite possibly the best emote on the platform, by the way. So enjoy your melons. And of course you have Scram. But melons also, smile. I need all the homies emotes. Fair! Now you got melons! Wait, Jelly, have you seen my melons? Smile? Smile, have you seen them? Hi, how are you? Hi, Flats, I'm good. How are you doing? This is awesome. I can make pancakes with oats. Amazing. How are you gonna get around storage? Question? Walk legs? You offering? Smile? I mean, AO, maybe. Meep. Walk around my fake ID. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I made it so much worse. Okay, we're fixed. But how? Stairs? I don't know. Legs? Walk? I don't know. Flying stairs? I'm gonna walk! What do you mean, stairs? I'm like obsessed with your twerkers. I absolutely am obsessed with that emote. That is a W emote. I prefer teleportation personally. Yeah, I think the technology quite hasn't hit my world yet, though. You know? Minecart? Happy gas? Oh, minecarts will scare Bloom away. So we can't have minecarts. We could bring a happy gas down here, I guess. Funny wondering that's a walker from the fake ID. I'm good. Your skin was much better than mine? Oh? I do like my Minecraft skin. It's a little cat girl. I'm good. Oh, so I just have a funny, cute idea. Okay, interested? Listening? Hi, cutie bits. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. Have the happy gas there, but with the allies? Oh! Wait. And is this because a happy gas floating around and a bunch of allies floating around is gonna look like stars orbiting a planet? Question mark? Is that kind of the idea? I finally have time to see some small streamers. You can call me Caitlin, by the way. Oh, well, welcome in, Caitlin. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Hi, Dark. The king is here. Hi, Dark. How you doing, cutie? Oh, cute idea. Yeah. I do like the idea of allies floating around because they are gonna look like little stars. Your skin's so cute. Thank you. I'm a little cat maid. It's a little cat maid. Allies do be like stars. They do. I'm gonna put my we're in hardcore mode, so I should probably keep my armor on. All right, we need to get some more concrete. Meow. I'm almost out. We are gonna have to make more concrete, but well, I guess I have a little more there, but I absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. Oh, I did it again. I broke it. Are you making this like a night sky? Yes, that's exactly Boots. I've done something similar before with end rods on different height levels, making it look like layers and layers of stars. Yeah, that's actually exactly what we're going for. Here, 1 second. So especially with shaders, this looks crazy. So the idea is it's the night sky, and so now we're gonna fill in the walls and ceiling with the black concrete, and then do lanterns on the ceiling floating in layers too, and candles. And so it's gonna feel like you're in the night sky inside the storage room. And then we're gonna go through and add like a top walking layer above the chests to kind of close them in so it doesn't look so strange. You're like, fireworks, that's so cool. Thank you. But it turned out, I think it's so far turning out super, super cool. Like, I'm really happy with how this looks. We're calling it the Starlight Storage. Oh yeah, bro, the effect is so cool. I only made a mini observatory view. This is like 10 times of what I did. When chat was like, yeah, Small, we should do this, I was like, guys, you don't understand. I have to dig like a 50 by 100 20 deep hole. And it took forever. It was so many layers. Like, we have so much stone sitting in random chests. Because, like, I had to dig such a big hole. Placing the rods is gonna annoy you. Placing lanterns is gonna suck, yeah. Dark, thank you so much for the rose, cutie. Caitlin, thank you so much for the heart puff, by the way. I appreciate it. I caught myself there. It was worth it. It was worth it, but it was a pain. It was 1000% worth it. That's crazy. That's crazy. As you can see, so I missed a concrete. Oops. Oops. My torch. Give me that. Okay. Julie, that's crazy. A method I used was placing a block above where I wanted them to go for each layer, so I just have to place them underneath afterwards instead of look for a specific spot each time. Yeah, I'm unsure of how we're gonna do it. Honestly. Because they need to be floating and kind of random like this. Shoddy workmanship? What? Who are you, my union rep? Smolly Wally Wallington, hi Zany. How you doing, cutie? You'll get it done though? I hope so. We're definitely like kind of chugging through this. It's taking a while, but like I'm the slowest builder, I think. I mean, it took me a year to build the Kraken. Wait, how do your blocks do that? It's Tweakaroo. It's a mod. Wait. Where did they put it? Oh, they moved everything, bro. So it's a mod called Tweakaroo. And it allows you to do, like little tweaks that are helpful for building and things like that. And that's fast block placement is what is that? Is how that works. So it allows you to place blocks quicker than you would normally in vanilla. And it's just like a time-saving method. It's really, really nice for things like this, where normally placing concrete is kind of a pain. You reach max level in Battle World? Dang. I still haven't played that game. I should play that. The Kraken had insane detail, though. It did. It turned out so good. I love the Kraken. We're slowly but surely getting into working on another organic on Homie server. But it's just taking me a long time because I've been pretty hyper-focused on the hardcore world, honestly. Hi, Norm! Hi, cutie. How you doing? Thank you for betting the Smol. I'm so downloading that, especially as I want to work on my building skills. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. It is on, Tweakaroo is on Modrinth if you're looking for, like, the reliable, place to download it. I really like it. So it's easy also to, like, set keybinds to, like, toggle things on and off. Like, I have tab F is my fast block placement, tab R is fast right click. Things like that are just like really, really convenient and nice and saves you a lot of time. Is it bad my trash can is on 300 ping? Huh? What does that mean? I'm back. Highlight team, welcome back. Oh, I'm not even shrimping! I'm not even shrimping! Ma! Ma! That cat is back! How does a trash can have an internet connection? That's my question. Why is your trash can connected to the internet? And if it is, can you play Doom on it? Yeah, can I hook it up to the Ethernet? Yeah. How often do you go live? Usually about 3 times a week. I go live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I wish I could go live more often, but I do work full time. So I'm unfortunately only able to go live a couple times a week. Hopefully in the future that will change. That would be the goal long term, is to be able to do this more often. But we're working on it. Work is such a buzzkill. Actually, real and true. Like, why do I have to be here? I don't want to go to work. Gross. Icky stinky. It's no fun. I have to wear gross clothes that aren't fun, like business clothes. I don't get to play Minecraft. I have work tomorrow. I don't want to miss. I know. Yeah, I want to know, can you hook this trash can up to the internet and can it play Doom? Because if it can play Doom, then, you know, like good. How can you do that? What do you mean? Nice. I only go live like 1 to 2 times a week as I'm full-time college student, part-time worker. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, I have to do have to people in person and not behind a screen? Right, right. Horrifying. The worst. Can it play? It might be weird, but I like both worlds. As in, like, real world and video game world? Virtual world? Yes? I mean, yeah, of course. Like, the real world is good, but, like, also at the same time. I just want to be internet gremlin. That you can put the block like that. Oh, it's a mod called it's a mod called Tweakaroo that lets you change how you place blocks. It also does really helpful things like this. Flexible block placement is like my favorite thing. You can place blocks at angles and stuff. It's really, really nice. This is kind of a bad example since they're gravity blocks, but you can do stuff like this. That's with holding control while holding the block in your hand. It's so, so nice if you're placing, like, leaves or you're trying to do, like, angles and step kind of things. Internet, Gremlin does have its benefits for sure. True! Caitlin, thank you for the gamer cat. I appreciate that. Lots of oats, so finding recipes? What? Oats? This one customer I'm working with is requiring camera on meetings. I absolutely hate it. Oh, gross. No, I don't really do camera on meetings if I can help it. My coworkers, well, especially like in Europe, loved having their camera on in meetings, and I'm just like, please go away. I don't wanna. Especially if I'm working from home. Like, what is a where I'm constantly called a like I'm no longer a Yankee, but I'm not quite Southern yet. Oh, that's funny. Half Yankee, half Southerner. That's crazy. Gotta spread some love to fellow streamers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Small rarely does cam on stream. Yeah, very rarely. I've only done it a few times at this point. And honestly, a huge reason I don't do it more often is it just is like a lot of extra mental for me, I think. I like doing it and I know I plan to do it more often, but it's also like, oh man, I gotta dress cute, I gotta get my makeup ready, I gotta like make sure nothing is on camera in my office that's like gonna be a problem, you know, I don't have like a random bill sitting on my desk that has my address on it. Like there's just like a lot of extra things to think about. And then I'm just like tired. Smells it cute though? Oh, thank you, you're sweet. Miss Smell's face, but I get it. Also, it has been so hot in my office. And one of the reasons we stopped doing cam a bit was because with the mask on in my office, I was sweating. It was so hot in here. As summer ramps down and it starts to be fall again and the temperature starts to be like nice again, we'll ramp back up being on cam because it was I just can't wear that mask in a hot office with makeup on. It's not a thing. It just was not working. I pressed the button in PJs so many times. Hilarious. Gotta go eat dinner, but have a wonderful rest of your stream. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. You too. Thank you, thank you. Was just thinking, is the syrup in canned fruit corn syrup? It can be. Some can, okay, this is very random, but like, some canned fruit is corn syrup. Some canned fruit is canned in its own juice that is cooked into a syrup. Like, reduced into a syrup. So you have to read the can. Then don't wear the mask. I don't want to be fully on cam. I like having a semblance of privacy. I don't think I'll swap over to like full face camming ever. I like having that small little divide of like privacy, you know? It's so tall, wow. Yeah, well, we gotta go up so that we can actually fit the walkway under here and then have space for the ceiling. Small reading? Why? I think because, it'll help you figure out what fruit you need, apparently. When I used to stream, I'd be super self-conscious about my resting face. Yeah. Resting face, and then, like... there's, of course, like, concerns about AI and having your face on the internet now, which is just, like, annoying. And just, like, privacy in general, like... I don't know. Lots of brain power to look cute, too. Yeah, true. Like, I would have to, like, plan my outfits and do my makeup and stuff, and, like, that's just, like, extra prep ahead of time. I think if I wasn't working full-time and I could have the time in the day, like, not getting home from work and then immediately having to, like, start doing stuff to get ready for stream soon, then it wouldn't really feel like so much work to do, but the fact that it's, like, I get home from work, and I only have a couple hours to, like, really get some stuff done around the house, and then I have to immediately, like, you know what I mean? If I had more free me time, then it wouldn't be such a problem. Work is a bitch, I know. Heckin' work, man. I'm a simple vampire. Black, whenever, yeah. I wear a lot of black, that's for sure. Gotta go do my 362 Duolingo streak. Have a good rest of your stream. Bye, Dark. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, Omi. I only ever wear black, gray, and white. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I have very little clothing in colors. Everything is pretty much black at this point. I just feel like it looks good with everything, so it's like, that's fine. We're gonna have to make more concrete, by the way. Black is like the only thing I own. Even my work uniform's black. Hilarious. Well, it just makes a lot of sense because, like, I can get away with wearing stuff at work that I can then wear IRL if it's black. Like, I don't wear, like, dress pants to work. I'll wear, like, black jeans and, like, nice shoes and, like, a nice black shirt. You know, maybe, like, a sweater or something. And then, like, it looks very professional and I can get away with it. And then I can wear those same items or, like, wear those shirts or whatever with normal jeans out and about. You know, it makes a lot of sense. Cutting down on the wardrobe nonsense. Question, what do you think about tattoos? No problem with tattoos at all. They're super cool. I have a couple and lots of piercings. My husband is covered in tattoos. Yeah, no problems. They're cool. They're a cool form of art. You have a snake on your right hand? Nice. I do have blue and purple hoodies. I think I'm gonna go get a tattoo for my birthday next month. Ooh, what you gonna get? Do you have an idea of, like, what you want it to look like? I love tattoos. I have 17 right now and more to come. I'm currently waiting for the artist I want to use to open up their, it's not like open up their commissions, but, like, open up their wait list to get my next tattoo. I'm gonna get, like a stylistic, version of Charybdis on my back. Like a full back tattoo of the Kraken, basically. Is the plan. What's the new husband tab, by the way? He got a new one on his right leg. And it's healed very well. It's, like, looking really, really good. It's in the same, like, style that he has. He has, like, a really specific tattoo style that is now basically, like, all over him. I mean, most of the time I don't wear much to work since I work from home with my lifeguard job. I wear a red shirt or a gray shirt depending on where I'm working. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you have to have, like, a very recognizable uniform, basically. It's gonna be, like, a spiderweb, white ink on it. It'll cover my whole hand to my wrist, I think. I have a broken heart already between my thumb and pointer finger, so I want to fill it out. Oh, cool. White ink tattoos look really cool. You have 6 tattoos, or you want more? Amazing. I have a horror sleeve on my left arm started, and I have a butterfly and floral sleeve started on my right arm, both need finished. Amazing. They're like they're just like a fun way to, like, express yourself. I also want to get another piercing. I don't know what I want to get, though. I wanted to get my eyebrow pierced, but I don't have the anatomy for it, unfortunately. As it turns out, didn't know that was a thing. When I went to my piercer last, and I was like, oh, I want to get this. He was like, yeah, actually, I can't pierce your eyebrow because my eyebrow is too bony. Fun facts. You can have too bony of an eyebrow. And I was really, really annoyed about it. So now I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want next. But, like, I want something else. Want to get your tongue and nose done? You had to take them out? No, you just need more, I guess, like, meat, I guess, for the lack of a better term. Think of it the follow. You need more of, like, padding on your eyebrow than, like, what I have. My eyebrow is very bony. Like, I just don't have a lot of kind of skin padding there, I guess. You need more meat. Small 2026, yeah. Interesting? Yeah, as it turns out, you can not have the anatomy for an eyebrow piercing. I mean, it is what it is. I'm unfortunately just stuck with it. Meat, more meat. Had to take them out for college and they closed? Oh, horrible. I'm sorry. I don't think I would ever get my tongue pierced, though. I think I would, like, fidget with it and, like, clack it against my teeth, and I'd probably just, like, mess my teeth up doing that. I just had a crazy idea, but I low-key forgot about it. Oh. Have you considered remembering your crazy idea and telling us? Smile. You also want to get a rose tattoo on your thumb? Interesting. Do you have an industrial Smol? I don't have an industrial. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. How you doing? Face meat. You guys know what I mean, though. Like, my eyebrow is just not does not have enough padding. Like, he basically said that it was, like, a very high risk of, like, rejecting, because it would sit on the bone too much. I was like, okay. There's an idea, then. My mongoose tattoo is my favorite tattoo? Why am I not surprised? I live with my piercing so much that I still go, even though it's been 2 years? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I feel like I would mess with it too much. I think it just would be, like... Yeah, basically, like, my skin's too close to the bone. I just don't have enough padding. Nose might be better. I feel like I could get... Because I have my left nostril pierced and I have a septum. I feel like I could go for, like, the right nostril, too, and then do one of those, like, cute chains across the bridge of my nose. I think that would look banger. The matching tattoo I have with my wife is pretty close up there. Valid. I feel like that would look super cute, but, oh, man, the nose piercing hurts so bad. The septum didn't hurt at all. The nose piercing hurt a lot. I think I could suck it up and, like, get it done. You know? Like, I'm an adult. And I do think it would look super, super cute. I love the look of that, like, bridged chain across the nose. They have a piercing for, like, under your top lip now? Yeah, like, on top, like, the middle of your top lip and that, like, little divot. Maybe not from Claire's this time. Guys, do you want to go get a lobotomy with me at Claire's? Yeah, don't go to Claire's. Go to a reputable piercer. The technique and the method used by actual piercers is very different from, like, the piercing gun at Claire's. Like, it's so different, and it's less traumatic, and it heals better. I cannot recommend enough, like, actually going to a reputable piercer to get piercings done. And they also will tell you no if you can't. You know what I mean? Like, whereas Claire's is gonna probably do it anyways. Oh, that's cute, Zany. My eyebrows are actually, like, perfect, and then they're kind of big, so when I, looks like it's, oh, interesting. Let's try not to talk too much about that, though, Lazar, just because we don't want to trigger anybody. And I got a lobotomy by being unlucky and head bonking myself. Oh, no. How many people watch your stream every day? I don't know. I don't worry about it. I try not to worry too much about numbers. It'll just stress you out and make you feel self-conscious and bad about yourself as a creator. And my genuine advice to anyone who wants to be a creator is, like, when you are live, to not look at your numbers. Like, turn that off. Don't look at how many people are watching. Like, don't worry if your chat gets slow. Like, don't worry about any of it. You will just make yourself feel terrible. Like, it will eat at you, especially if you're someone who, like, gets anxious, and you'll just feel terrible, so don't look at it. I don't look at it, and I think it's 100 times better, because I never have my chat list up. Yeah, exactly, Cal. Exactly. Also, hi, Cal. I have a single piercing, and it was done at Claire's. I have my actual, like, normal ears were done at Claire's, and I shouldn't have done it, but I was also, like, 10, you know? Like, I genuinely think that if you pay attention to the numbers, it will subconsciously affect how you present yourself in your stream, in your live, and it will harm you. Like, because it like, at the very beginning of streaming, of content creation, I would have that number up, right? And when people would leave, I'd be like, oh crap, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not being funny enough? Am I not being entertaining enough? Like, am I like, not good at this? Blah, 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 blah. And it just, like, really sets you on this, like, negative spiral. And those negative feelings will impact your ability to have fun and yap with your chat and, like, be entertaining and be personable. Like, so it's just better not to look at it. Like, if you don't look at it and don't worry about it, like, you're just gonna have more fun. You're gonna be more relaxed. You're gonna feel more natural. Just be you. Yeah, just be you. Have fun. Don't worry. Exactly. Or if you hold yourself to a high standard or just care in general about what you're doing, I agree 100%. Yeah. Like, and if you're worried about your numbers, if you're, like, the type of person who's like, I actually really want to grow, and that's something you can look at offline. You know, you can watch your VOD, you can look at your statistics and stuff offline and think about, like, okay, what am I doing differently? What do I maybe need to do here and there? But doing it while you're live is the worst possible idea. People leaving is almost never because of you. Right. It's almost never because of you, the creator. And chats also get slow sometimes. I see this happen a lot, especially for some reason on TikTok. People will come in and be like, oh, your chat's kind of slow. And I'm like, yeah, dude, people are busy. Like, 80% of your chat, 80% of your numbers at any given time is going to be people who are lurking because they're doing something else while listening to you in the background. Just because they're not talking doesn't mean they're not listening. Should I have a cupcake? Yes, of course. Only if you're giving me one. So, like, you can't take that personally, you know? Like, people all the time in Purple App chat will be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that, lurk, lurk. And like, yeah, of course, they're like normal adult human beings with jobs and lives and partners and kids and dogs and cats and they got responsibilities. Like, people gotta leave, you know? Like, unfortunately, most people don't have multiple hours a day to stand to like just sit there and only watch someone be live, you know? So yeah, I don't worry about the numbers. I would recommend not to. Soothe 2, but I'll have tummy ache? Well, then only have 1. You don't need 2. If 2's gonna hurt your stomach, only eat 1. The other piece of advice is, I would give to a new creator is watch your VODs. You will very quickly learn what needs changing. Like, go watch your VODs, dude. What do Smol do in channel point section? It basically changes my avatar in the bottom right, the PNG tuber, to a version of me flexing arms. And I yell, Smol. So it just makes me swole. Give Sue 2 cupcakes. I wanted the cupcake, though. But yeah, oh. Why is that doing that again? Meep. Like, watch your VODs, though, because that will help you a lot as a creator. Like, you will learn a lot. Why is this doing this? You will learn a lot about, like, what you need to work on as a creator from watching your own VODs. Because, like, if you go watch yourself live, so you be strong. Yeah, I do lift. Hi, baby. Hi, Wednesday. Cat saying hi. Like, you'll very quickly find out when you're too quiet and when you're too loud and, like, sound issues. There's just, like, a lot of stuff that actually watching your own VODs will help you get better at. I don't care how many people, I'm just happy if one person likes it. That's, like, the perfect attitude to have, Light Team. Like, I like to think about this. Like, say you average 10 people in your stream. There will be people who come in and say, like, wow, you only have 10 viewers, so small, blah, 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 blah. No, that's a lot. Imagine, like, 10 people IRL just, like, hanging out watching you do something. That's a lot of people. You know what I mean? Or, like, maybe you put a video out and it made one person's day. And it made that person, like, so happy. You know what I mean? Cool. That's amazing. Swole. The small must swole. Make the vids you enjoy. Right. I think about, like, the melon ASMR video that chat really wanted that I made for them. That video didn't do numbers on YouTube. Or, sorry, on Red App before TikTok bonks my stream into oblivion. Like, that video didn't do numbers. That only was basically watched by people in this community who wanted it and knew about it. And that's perfect. Like, people here who wanted it loved it. And it made their day, because they were like, yes, finally, the melon ASMR video. Like, I legit love the melon vid. Yes, exactly. That's my point. Like, that made people so happy. So it doesn't matter that it didn't go viral and do a bajillion views, because it, like, made my community happy. You know what I mean? Like, make art and content and all that stuff that is going to make you happy and that you're going to have fun doing, and it will translate to your content. If you're doing stuff that, like, you aren't having fun doing, like, people will know. When are you too loud? Jamal feels there's a disturbance in the force. I've never been loud in my life. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, just do things that are going to make you happy. You'll be so much happier for it, honestly. Like, 100%, well and truly, you'll be so much happier for it, for just doing things that make you happy. Wow, big room. I legit have 999 points. That's okay. You gotta, you know, the more you hang out, the more you view, the more you watch, you'll get, watch streaks going, stuff like that, and you can start really gathering the toe beans, the channel points. You'll get there, don't you worry. If you're having fun, the audience will find you. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so many people out there who are, like, not playing mainstream games, and they're not, like, doing YouTube air quotes, like, the most efficiently, but they're, like, having a blast doing it, and those are fun people to watch, you know what I mean? You didn't have an ad break again. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It says it's running ads. You guys somehow don't see them. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of just like, fine. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't run, they don't run. People don't necessarily want to see the ads, so I'm not, like, too bothered if they don't play. You know what I mean? I got them. Well, get wrecked, Sooth. I'm still getting used to the wings in Pal World. They're a bit weird. In what way? Poor Sooth, just getting cooked, you know? Poor Sooth. I like watching Minecraft build videos. Yeah, those are fun. You can always get some cool inspiration from those too. We're in this together, Soup. Question, do water bottles work on concrete powder? I believe that they do. I don't think they're more efficient by any means, but I do believe they do. But I'm not 1,000% sure on that. Hi, Kate. Welcome in, cutie. Alright. I hear a wandering trader, but my wandering traders are still busted. So I'm not even gonna go look at what he has. I don't really care. Alright. That is the last of my concrete powder. I don't really think I have much, if any, sand. I've got a little bit of sand. And you know, okay, I have maybe enough sand and gravel to make like a little more concrete powder. That's not terrible. Woo? What are we wooing for? What's going on? Why we go woo? Right. Gravel? But it's okay, Sooth. I'm turning it into concrete powder, so it won't be gravel anymore. Don't you worry. I'm getting rid of the nasty, stinky gravel. I know, the song's a bop. See, there you go. It's gone. Gravel is never okay. Hi, Neon. Welcome back. Wandering Trader be spawning anywhere? Really, they truly do. The Wandy T, he's always up to something. Clam. Wandy T always be doing some nonsense, truly. Gravel's so useful, though? Don't say that in front of Sooth. Sooth is gonna crash out about it, because Sooth doesn't like gravel for some reason. It literally can help you get infinite emeralds. Gravel? How? It's only good for concrete, pretty much. And paths sometimes. How do you use gravel to get infinite emeralds? Question mark. Question. Not heard of this method. Ow. Ow. Because it's good for traps. Oh, I guess if you're playing PvP, maybe, yeah. I think someone for new not paying attention when they made an event on Facebook. Oopsie. You get gravel, then flint, and make a villager to make a string duper. Oh, infinite emeralds. I see. I think string dupers are patched out now, unfortunately. I believe the most recent update patched those out. So no more string dupers for us. Sag. RIP string dupers. They were a real one. Rip string dupers. You would have loved knitting. Spider farms have a use again? I guess. Or just like general mob farms. I do not think I'll be making a spider farm anytime soon, though. Just a general pain in the butt, I think. I think we're just gonna go up to, like, this layer, pretty much. Or, like, here-ish. Wood farms and then stick trades, infinite emeralds. Yeah, I prefer using iron farms and trading iron with villagers, personally. That's what I think is most efficient, but I can't fit. I'm too short. Tall. Iron farm and zombie cure villagers are the better option. Yeah, that's my preferred method. Me and my friend were fighting in Minecraft and I built a gravel trap. Oh? And you got it? Dang. Alright. Why do I have a feeling there's like 8 wandering traders wandering around up here? Mayhaps yes. RAP string dupers, rest in string. Real. BRB, no problem. We'll be here. Well, actually, we're going to probably be ending in a couple minutes. It's getting about that time, and I have to edit the Birdle of the day and post it for tomorrow. Schedule it for tomorrow. Thankfully, that's a fast one for today, so I think it should only take me a couple minutes. So, not just Pats, builds as well? Yeah, I use it for Pats sometimes. Not really in builds too much unless it's concrete. They aren't even that great for free leads anymore. Yeah. Well, currently my wandering traders are totally useless. They don't trade me anything. Except for the, like, vanilla tweaks blocks. For some reason, they're kind of messed up at the moment for me. I need to probably reinstall that data pack and hopefully fix it. Not really sure what's wrong exactly, other than the fact that I don't have an option to get anything else from them but that. How do you friendly reminders stay hydrated? That is a good point, Naval Historian. That is a good point. I should drink some water. Thank you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're doing great. Just delete that pack and reinstall it. Yeah, I need to. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Mojang needs to give a use for WanDT. I mean, WanDT does have a use. I'm very, very tired, but you're doing good. Well, hopefully you get some rest. I mean, WanDT is pretty important and super flat. Okay, I can't. Oh, I forgot my wings. I'm fine. I'm just an idiot. Oh, you're at work? Oh, that stinks. I need some sort of block to be scaff block. What was is it this, guys, that you can break instantly? Cinnabar? No. Guys, what was the block that you were telling me you can punch instantly and it's super fast? Is it sulfur? Moss? Honey? Resin! Okay, well that's not helpful to me. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. shifts? Oh, ooh. Icky. It's the Vanilla Tweaks pack, and then I have the Minecraft, the Creeper Cape on. Hi, Demon. Welcome in. How you doing? Moss? You were thinking, like, unique trades? Or, like, stuff that only 1DT would give you? Yeah, it's all, most of my texture packs and stuff like that are Vanilla Tweaks. Bruh. What's up with my moss? Bruh. You're a night guard for a battleship museum. That's cool. Huh? That's what I'm saying! What's wrong with my moss? Why is my moss like this? Cursed? That's what I'm saying! It's so cursed! Sorry, my bad. I accidentally made it into evil moss. It is if you look past the ghost, but are they friendly ghosts? Why is the moss not mossing? You know what? That's a great question. You make your own wings, Cal? I love that for you. It's like a glitch with the water. Is it a chunk border thing? It's gotta be. This is like the corner of a chunk border. Yeah, I think it's a chunk border problem. Redoing my shaders fixes it, so like maybe it's something to do with my shaders? Question mark? Yeah, bruh. I don't know, dude. That's weird. Okay, can you... Like, I just want to enter swim mode, man. Like, I just want to scuttle like a little rat. Let me rat, you know? The blank texture thing? Yeah, it's something to do with shaders. I don't know. Some we have are aggressive? Ooh. Well, thankfully it's a ghost and it can't really do anything, you know? Smol's just a rat? Yeah, sometimes I be ratting, you know? You ever just, like, see a small space that you could maybe just sort of fit yourself in and you think, like, time to cosplay rat? Oh, that's crazy. Everyone's getting it. It was in the beginning of Green's last video. Oh, I'm not even shrimping. Oh, so it's not just me, Cal? Well, at least it's not just me, then, that is, like, getting this weird issue. Guys, I want to figure out how... I want to try that thing that Green did, where he launched people into, like, 30,000 blocks into space. I wonder if I could figure out how to do that on Homie to definitely not Sam. Smile. You know? So the peaches have peaches, sugar, and water? That sounds about right. But, like, truly, it looked so funny. It's just wind charges dispensed and pushed by pistons. Oh, so it's not even, like, hard. Hmm. I see an opportunity to do evil and crime. You know? The hardest part is the timing. I see. Like, by the timing, you mean, like, the redstone timing? I approve of evil. I love chat immediately just being like, yes, what if you did in fact do an evil? What if you did do a crime? You know? What if you were in fact a menace? You know how he built it? Oh, really? No, the timing for the timing. What does that mean? The timing for the timing. It doesn't even make sense. The timing for the timing. It's like, that's like saying, like, oh yeah, the temperature for the temperature is hard to figure out. Huh? The time. No, but that doesn't make any sense. What are you saying? Both? What do you mean it makes perfect sense? It doesn't. You guys can't rage bait me. I'm being reasonable and normal with those. I literally am unrage baitable. No, Small. Sooth is making perfect sense. I don't agree. Small. Red ball. Yes. What's up? I'm being serious, lol. I get the timing of the timing. Like, you need to time the timer correctly. Okay, but how's that different than what I said about, like, oh, the redstone timing? Because isn't the timer redstone? Maybe you're the cutie around here? No, I think it's you guys, actually. Smile. Redstone system needs to be so timing. My brain is exploding. No, the redstone timing. The timing for the timer. Yes! How's that different than what I said? The timing needs to be right. I'm actually gonna scream. So, to set one of my clocks so it's synced with my other one, I have to time the timing of the changing the time so that I hit the button at the right time. I'm gonna crash out. Yes. I do think you guys are messing with me. And water. Like, I do understand what you mean. Like, I believe you that the timing on it needs to be really precise. That is perfectly clear to me. The timing. The timing for redstone. Redstone's timing. The timing specifically for the redstone. Yes. Cusco's timing. It's 4 in the morning time. Go to bed! Sorry. I'm sorry for yelling. Go to bed. You're being a bad kitty and you know it. Go to bed. Guys, what is my purpose? I make concrete. You make the concrete. Fries. Fries in the glove. We better not hear any whining about being tired later. Yeah, exactly. What Sooth said. Sooth's timing. The timing specifically for Sooth. Hey, have a new Smol tab. Hi, Hookcar. Welcome in. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you end up in a Smol tab. Like, me, I was launched me to the sky. Yeah, that system will launch you very far. What would small kitty wings look like? Black, probably? I don't know. I feel like they would have to match my skin. You know? Like, it would have to match me. Somehow. Hi, Potato. Welcome in. Just kidding. I'm not sleepy. Go to bed! Thank you for grabbing that daily bean, Hookcar. Yeah, you tell him, Sooth. You get him. Tiny crow wings? Oh, yeah. Wait, that's actually cute. I can come up with something? Ooh. Yeah, we should talk, Cow. Commit crimes. Moisten the concrete and also have evil moss. Yeah, that's pretty well summarized. I don't really care about the number of viewers. I'll be perfectly honest. Most amount of viewers is not something that is a useful metric. I choose you, evil moss. Gasp. Alright, well, we've made a big room. You ran 20 miles today? That's crazy. That's a lot. Isn't that like a marathon? Are you sure you ran 20 miles, or did you run 20 kilometers? Evil Moss! Use monochromatic flat texture! It was super effective! Kilometers. Ah, that is a more reasonable distance. I mean, it's still very far, but... Not that useful when Purple App changes its mind on whether someone is watching or not randomly. Yeah, it's not a useful metric, and, like, most amount of viewers is usually if you have, like, a really big spike like that, that's probably from a raid or some other event that is not, like, a long-term number. That's not, like, your CCV, like, your concurrent viewer average, like, your concurrent viewership. That's a more useful number for you as a creator. especially when you're talking about like sponsorships or anything of that nature. Concurrent viewership is more important. Yeah, very true, Emily, very true. Um, like one random spike in viewership because of a raid or whatever is not super useful to you. I didn't know it's not the same thing. Yeah, miles and kilometers are not the same thing. A kilometer is 1,000 meters, where a mile is a lot more of that. How many meters is in a mile? Let me. How many meters in a mile? 1,609. So a lot. So a mile is almost 2 kilometers. Who measures miles in American footballs? Blackclad does, obviously. Obviously, Blackclad does. He just did it. All right, cuties. I do think this is where we're gonna call it for tonight. It's past 10, and I need to do some editing before I can go to bed. And I do want to go hang out with my husband for a bit. I know, it's about that time, Sag. All right, cutie pies. Let us get out of here. Red App and TikTok chatters, thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna end. I will be back next week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you then. Absolutely have a great night. I hope you had a good time. If you enjoyed yourself, consider dropping a follow or a sub so you can catch me the next time. Thank you so much. I've been Small Cats. Have a great night. Cat kiss.